So UFC Fight Night, Colby versus Buckley just wrapped up, and just when you think it was going so well, looking like it was going to be one of the best Fight Nights cards we've ever had, it was so wholesome. All the Younks won, Swanson, Grant, MJ, bro. Just when you think it's all going well, the main event lives up to the hype. It's more competitive than we all thought it would be, and then it ends in a fucking controversial doctor stoppage. Why, bro? That ref's a fucking pussy. Let it keep going, bro. Oh, dude, I don't even know what to say. I just had to go out to my shed and just break my punching bag. Dude, fuck this shit. I hate this sport, and now we don't have any of it for 4 weeks until a women's event rematch. Man, fuck this shit. I don't even want to talk about this. I'm so mad, but yeah, let's break down the whole card, fight by fight. It was really good. A lot of finishes, a lot of competitive fights that went to decision. Even the women's fight that started it off was actually entertaining. It was so good. And then we just had to ruin it with the main event, man. Man, fuck this shit. I'm sorry. Excuse my rage. I'm literally just recording this 10 minutes after it ended, Yeah, I don't know, man. It was so good. I loved it, but starting off the night, we had Knudsen get fraud checked, lose her O against Piera Rodriguez. She looked way better than she did in the last two fights. She broke her losing streak. She implemented the grappling. I knew Knudsen's grappling was bad, but I thought she would be able to hurt Piera enough on the feet, enough to stop the takedowns, but just women's MMA is a joke. You can't fucking believe in any prospects. They're all shit. They suck. All of them. Just ban them. Just end it, okay? We don't need women in this sport anymore, okay? It's just a waste of fucking time. But yeah, Piera got it done. Very dominant 3-round decision. I was scared they were gonna rob her because nothing makes sense. But yeah, they didn't. So good job, Piera. Badass fighter, I guess. I mean, she didn't really do that much damage. No, she did. She was landing devastating elbows from the top, getting the takedowns easily. Knudsen just doesn't know how to sprawl a takedown. She literally just tries to hug her neck, and she doesn't even go for a guillotine as a defense. She just hugged her and then gave up, and then it just fell. So yeah, that's that fight. Let's move on. All right, I gotta calm down, or I'm gonna be screaming this whole fucking video. Then we had a very good fight. Davy Grant beat, oh, thank God he didn't get robbed. Davy Grant beat Ramon Tavares by pretty dominant decision. You probably could argue he won all 3 rounds. He got dropped in the first or second, so maybe you could argue that Ramon won a round from that. But, dude, Grant looked so good, so fast, just was throwing the kitchen sink at this dude. And I knew Ramon was plotty, and that's why I didn't pick him. I picked Grant. And yeah, he proved to win exactly how I thought he would. He mixed it up. He was throwing oblique kicks, calf kicks, head kicks. I mean, Ramon was blocking a lot of the head kicks, so they didn't really do anything. But he was coming in the pocket like he does, weirdly, kind of like MVP, just jumping in and out of the pocket, believing in his strikes, and believing in his chin, because he was getting hit a lot as well. But he was landing the more significant strikes, and he doubled Ramon's volume easily. Really good fight, very wholesome. It wasn't his birthday, no. It was someone's birthday. I don't know. But, yeah, good win from Davy Grant. And he didn't retire either. He looked the best he ever has in a while. So, good for him. He always gets robbery decisions against him. So, good job. You got the decision, boy. Then we had probably one of the most boring fights I've ever watched in my life. This was actually, I think, the only bad fight. Maybe there was one on the main card. I forget their names. The one with Turco Tukas or whatever, that fight kind of sucked as well. But it was better than this one. Miranda Maverick got the decision, the 3-round decision against Jamie Linorth. It sucked. It was just Miranda Maverick failing takedowns and clinching up against the cage, kind of like Marab. She kind of robbed her. She kind of did. It was fucking terrible. And then Jamie Linorth was having success. She got some takedowns as well, landed some ground and pound. But yeah, this fight sucked ass. I'm not talking about it anymore. Let's move on. Then we had Felipe Lima beat Miles Johns by a pretty dominant decision. He almost got... So, the fight started off with Miles Johns almost getting finished in the first 30 seconds. But he recovered. And then he low-key did a lot better than I thought he would in the rest of that round, because he recovered a lot better than I thought he would. And yeah, he almost won the rest of that round, I kind of remember. I feel like that's what happened. I forget. This one was pretty early. This was a few hours ago. But yeah, Miles Johns was pissed off, bro. He was in there just screaming at him, egging him on, trying to get him to rush in so he could use his power, because he looked so fucking slow. He's so slow and plotty, but, I mean, he's not that plotty, but he's slow. Felipe Lima looked twice, if not 3 times as fast as him. It was crazy. But yeah, Miles Johns did almost rock. He rocked him really badly, I think, in the third and almost finished him. But Felipe Lima, his debut, he did good. He beat a pretty tested guy and looked pretty good. I mean, he kind of ran away the whole fight, kind of. I mean, obviously, the goal is to hit him and not get hit. So you can back up and use your foot movement, obviously. But I don't know. He kind of ran away the whole fight. It was not that good of a fight. It was all right, though. Let's move on. Then we had Sean Woodson KO Fernando Padilla in the first or second round. I forget. I'm not checking. But yeah, Sean Woodson actually got a KO. Good for him. I feel like it's been a while. Usually he just gets pretty dominant decisions where he outranges them. Dude, he's such an alien. He looks so weird in there, but especially because he used to be obese. I know y'all saw that on Twitter too today. Why he used to be a heavyweight? What the fuck, man? What's up with these people like Brian Battle just being obese and then getting skinny and moving down 4 or 5 weight classes? This shit's crazy. But yeah, he got a very good KO. Padilla looked like a retard. He kept falling over, just tripping up over his own feet, just crossing them and just tripping and falling over. Like, he literally fell over when he would do nothing. He was just walking towards him and he fell over. And Sean Woodson would get on top. Padilla would work his way back up, and then Sean Woodson outstruck him for basically the whole fight. It was not that competitive. And then he landed a really good, brutal 1-2 that rocked Padilla's eyes back. It was a pretty good finish, you know. And Sean Woodson, I don't know who they're going to get finishes. There was a lot of good KOs in this card. A lot of people called for the 50K, so he said, give me my 50, all right? It was funny. It was cool. You know, good win from Sean Woodson. Let's move on. Then we had Joel Alvarez KO Drakkar Klose in the first round. It was a very good KO. It kind of came out of nowhere, and the KO part was weird, but he was out basically. So he rocked him really badly with a 1-2, and then he ran up to him and threw a flying knee that rocked him even more. I think the knee is actually what put him out basically. And then he grabbed his neck, started just hammer fisting him, kind of like Islam did against Volk when he had him on the ground. Just held him there and started hammer fisting as hard and fast as he could. It was pretty brutal. And yeah, I knew Joel Alvarez was gonna win. He's a dark horse of this division. He's very good. So good win from him. I think he called to be on the next Spain card, or the Spain card if there is one. I don't know if that's gonna happen. We'll see. You know, good win from him though. Very quick and easy victory. Then we had Michael Johnson, the Unk. Dude, this was so wholesome, man. He beat, I don't even know his name, Atar, I don't know. I don't know, bro. Fuck this guy. He's a hype train who sucked. I mean, he didn't suck. It was a very competitive fight for the rounds that lasted. I think it was the second round. MJ KO'd him in. It was good, you know. It was a really good fight. Both guys were swinging with everything they had. MJ looked really fast, really good. He still has it. And good for him. He didn't retire either. He's going to keep going. Swanson retired, though, kind of. He didn't really officially retire, but that may be the last time we see him in here, sadly. I kind of teared up a little. You know, I don't even really know Swanson like that. I didn't really grow up watching him, obviously. But, yeah, it was emotional. But, yeah, I'm not talking about that yet. MJ got the crazy KO. Just, dude, he knocked him out badly. And then he followed up with, 2 brutal shots. Dude, he might not be okay after that shit. Let's hope he is, though, you know? Yeah, good win from MJ. He still got it. I knew he'd win. That's why I picked him, okay? I did so fucking... I'm not going to say that. I did, average on picks because I picked a lot of wrong, too. But I picked a lot of, I picked basically all the old heads and they all won. So, I'm proud of that. Then we had Navajo Sterling beat Turco Tukas. That's probably not even his name. I don't even know. I'm not checking now to say it, how it's spelled exactly. But that's close enough, okay? He got the decision victory. I say this was probably the second bad fight. This was not that good of a fight. It was all right, you know. I mean, I kind of didn't really pay attention. That's probably why I don't think it was that good. But after the first round, I kind of just assumed that's how it was going to go. So I kind of was playing Marvel Rivals the rest of this fight. But, yeah, good win. It was his debut, I think, coming off the Contender Series. He looked decent. You know, he's really big for the weight class, really lengthy. And, yeah, he used his kicks and his strikes well. Turco Tukas, I don't know if that's his name again. He's fucking shit. Just cut him. I think that's his 4th loss in a row or 3rd. Just cut him at this point, bro. Let's move on. Then we had Daniel Marcos beat Adrian Yanez by pretty close decision. This was a fucking war, okay? This was such a good fight. Dude, this card was so good, bro. It was so good. I loved it. The last card of the year, it lived up to the hype that it needed to, okay? There's probably an argument that Yanez won, because I feel like Yanez landed more, but Yanez is so chinny, and he just looks so bad when he gets hit. He does not take or wear damage well at all. So I feel like that's why Daniel got the decision. But he also probably deserved to win. He's the only guy who got the takedowns in the fight, which, I mean, he didn't really do much with them. But if it's a very close fight on the feet and both you are landing basically the same amount of damage and significant strikes, you're going to give it to the guy who got the takedowns in the fight. You just are. So I get it. Daniel Marcos looked good, but dude, this was so good. Both guys got rocked multiple times, I don't think almost getting finished, but they both got rocked multiple times really badly. It was so good. Dude, Yanez would be so good if he just fought smarter and less emotional, man. I picked Yanez. I'm a big fan of him, but fuck, man. He's so goofy when he gets hit. It's hard for the judges to just not see that and be like, holy shit, he's almost dying. So, yeah. I'm not surprised he lost the decision. Rip. It was a close fight. Such a good one. I loved it. I was on the edge of my feet. The whole edge of my seat the whole time. Edge of my fucking feet. But yeah. That's how I feel in every Yanez fight because he puts his shit on the line every time. That's the only way he can land strikes. It's unfortunate. It's scary. But yeah, I'm still a Yanez fan. He'll bounce back. Let's move on. Next, we had Dustin Jacoby KO Victor Petrino in the fucking third round. Let's go! Let's fucking go! Okay? I'm so proud of this pick. I picked him. I knew he had it, alright? I wasn't worried, definitely. Okay, this fight actually saved me, too. I probably would have slept through the rest of the card if it wasn't for this fight. I was fading in and out of consciousness during this fight, and I literally, as he got KO'd, my eyes were blinking, and I woke up, and I got up screaming. It literally woke me up. It reawakened me, like fucking Goku reawakening when he got MUI, bro. Bro, what the fuck? I knew it. I called this. I said Petrino was gonna lose again and go from undefeated to a 2-loss streak. I said Jacoby was gonna be too dangerous and too wild and too feiny and to make it Petrino too nervous on the feet. Which, I mean, I'm kind of talking shit. That's kind of not how this fight went, but it was kind of boring, you know? It kind of was boring up until the finish. It wasn't. The first round was very good. Both guys landing, both guys getting hurt. And then the second round kind of sucked. They didn't really do much. They both were very plotty, looking for the perfect shot. Both were very scared of each other, respected each other a lot. But yeah. And then Jacoby lands in the third round a crazy Kamaru Usman versus Jorge Masvidal moment where he just knocks the fuck out of him cold. One shot, just a crazy overhand right with his head ducked the counter strike, and just knocked him out cold. Dude, that shit was awesome, okay? Jacoby is back, and he needed this. He low-key was about to get cut if he lost this. Yeah, I may not have done that good on picks, but I picked a lot of good underdogs in this card, and they got it done, okay? I don't know. I don't think I made any money. I'm going to go check. I haven't checked yet. Maybe my parlays hit. We'll see, but good win from Jacoby. Let's fucking go, okay? See? Like, Dominic Reyes is really back. It's just his wins aging even better and better. The Dominic Reyes title run is real, okay? Then we had Manel Cap KO Bruno Silva in the third round. This fight probably made me the most mad and most emotional and most back and forth, jumping on my bed, just crazy during this fight. This fight was so crazy, okay? So, in the first round, Bruno Silva lands 2 groin shots, okay? It's a very competitive round. Both guys are landing damage. Both guys are landing about the same. I'd say Cap was getting the better slightly. But Bruno Silva lands 2 groin shots in the same place, basically. He just keeps kicking, just keeps, like, front kicking. Just, dude, he refuses to stop hitting him in the balls. He just wanted to touch his balls so bad. Makayev wanted to, too. I don't know why these guys want to touch Cape's BBC. It's fucking weird, okay? Leave him alone, okay? I keep saying Cap. It's Cap, okay? I think it's Cap, okay? I don't know. I don't fucking know, okay? But Manel Cap then finishes him in the third round after literally showboating on him after recovering. Oh, no. He lands a groin shot in the second round, too. And then Manel Cap's on the ground for like 2 minutes. And then he recovers. And then he starts to make a comeback while showboating, ducking his head, just making fun of Bruno Silva. Wasn't scared of him at all. Was not scared of the power at all, because Bruno Silva has pillow hands. He does. And yeah, Manel Cap proved why he can be the biggest flyweight on the planet, the most exciting flyweight on the planet, if he just disciplined, doesn't miss weight, and actually focuses up, even though he was showboating the whole time. But showboating works, because he's making his opponent mad and making them come forward so he can counter-strike like crazy. That's literally his game plan, okay? And yeah, then Manel Cap lands I don't give a fuck. If you think this is a controversial finish, fuck you, okay? I don't care if Bruno Silva got a point taken away. So Manel Cap he finishes him. He kind of lands like 2 groin shots in the sequence of the finish, but I don't give a fuck, okay? I'm happy it happened. Fuck Bruno Silva. Ended this bum's win streak. I picked him. I picked Bruno Silva, and I'm happy Cape won through controversial stoppage or finish. I don't care, okay? This dude deserved it. Karma's a bitch. And you lost, bitch. Fuck you. You're a cunt. Fuck you. Okay, Manel Cap is back. And then he went on the mic, said, fuck Kakara France. Fuck Moreno. Fuck Adesanya. Like, bro, this dude is such a little badass, okay? As a fellow atomweight, I respect him so much, okay? He didn't drop the F-bomb. Respect. He probably would have gotten in trouble and fined. I get it, okay? But good shit, Manel Cap. He's back. Called for the title shot. Basically held Dana White at gunpoint. Told him, you better give me that shot, you little bitch. You better do it, okay? He might do it, too. I think it would be a rematch. Dude, Pantoja's beat everybody. Fuck this guy. Just get him out of the UFC. He's ruining the division, all right? I don't care if he's dominant. He's fought everyone like 3 times. We can't have anyone else fight for the title. Then we had Cub Swanson KO Billy Quarantillo. I don't even know his name. Quarantillo, I think? Yeah, he KO'd Billy in the 3rd round, I think. Dude, this was a good card for the Youngs, okay? They all won in, like, dominant fashion. It was crazy. I'm so happy. He basically retired, but I think he'll fight again. He said he's done, but he didn't put his gloves down, and he just said he told his wife he'd not fight again after this. But how you going to retire off a finish, all right? Robbie Lawler did it, but, you know, Robbie Lawler is a Chad. I don't think Swanson has that enough Chadness to do that, okay? He's going to want to fight again. He's going to want to make more easy money, okay? I think he's going to fight again. So, I got a little emotional still. My eyes watered slightly, okay, when he was looking into the camera, and he got a little emotional. Cool slight fake retirement. Really good win from Cub Swanson. It was a very competitive fight up until the KO. Like, both guys were getting hurt. Honestly, I don't even know how you would have judged it. I think Swanson he won the 1st round, but then I think Billy probably won the 2nd, and then I think he got KO'd in the 3rd. It might have got KO'd in the 2nd. I don't even know. I'm tired, man. It's like 2 a.m. I'm just trying to get this video done and edit it so I can go to bed. But crazy KO from Swanson. Let's fucking go. I love that guy. He looked like a different person, though. I couldn't even recognize him with that shaved head. That bald, literally bald. Okay, I've never seen him like that. Then we had Colby Covington get a doctor stoppage loss against Joaquin Buckley, which it's not a TKO. Okay, calm down. I picked Buckley. I love the Buck. The Buck, bro. I love him. But I don't like all the hate that's coming Colby's way. I don't like it at all. Okay, I'm pissed because Colby looked so good. He came back after the first round went exactly how we all thought it would, okay? Colby didn't really have much success at all with the grappling. He was getting pieced up on the feet, got cut open really badly in the first, which is what led to the 3rd round stoppage from these bitch-ass soy doctor and ref. Okay, fuck them. They're pussies. Dude, he could have at least let the round finish. There was like 20 seconds of the 3rd left, man. Fuck this sport, bro. Now we don't have it for 4 weeks. I'm glad, man. Fuck this shit. But yeah, Joaquin won the first 2 rounds. But then the momentum was changing, okay? Joaquin was gassing. Colby wasn't. Colby's not going to gas, okay? Colby could have drowned him in the championship rounds and won the decision or a finish. Y'all don't know what could have happened. I don't know what could have happened. And I'm pissed because we were robbed of a fucking war to wrap up this card and wrap up the year. Dude, it's just so disappointing, man. It's so disappointing. Like, I get it. The blood was bad. There was blood on the bottom of Buckley's foot, bottom of Colby's foot, on Buckley's knee. It was everywhere, all over the mat, all over Colby's face. But they wanted to keep fighting, man. Let them keep fighting. You let that one bitch literally fight and finish her fight when she has a hole inside of her head. I know y'all saw that nasty-ass video of the doctor moving it around. You let that finish in women's MMA, but you stop this? What are you doing? But I respect Joaquin so much, dude. I respect Buckley so fucking much. On the mic, he could have just said what he was planning to do because he said before this fight in all the interviews, I'm calling for a title shot if I beat Covington. And he didn't. He did something interesting. He gave 3 opponents and let the fans in the crowd decide. Very dope, very unique, very cool idea. They didn't want Leon. They didn't want Bilal. They wanted Usman to fight him, which Usman, I just said in the video, is fighting Jack, so I don't know if that's going to work out. You might be fighting Leon, buddy. You might be fighting Leon Edwards, which you got that shit, Buck. You'll knock him the fuck out. Don't worry, okay? Contender Leon is not any different than champion Leon. He's probably worse, okay? So you got that, Buck. No matter who you fight next, you're going to get a title shot still. I still believe in Buck, but I mean, like, I'm saying this like Buck did something wrong. Buck did exactly what he was supposed to do, except Colby had a lot more success than we thought. He came back, looked way better on the feet, way more dangerous. He got takedowns. He didn't really do much with them, but I mean, this is MMA, you know. If he was able to get to the championship rounds and drown him and start landing slight ground and pound, and Joaquin wasn't able to get up and won the last 2 rounds dominantly, Colby probably could have won or finished him. Bro, I'm so pissed off. Like, Joaquin's jiu-jitsu is terrible. Colby could have subbed him. We don't know, okay? So that's why I'm pissed off. This fight should have been allowed to continue. And yeah, man, just so disappointing. That's the video. That's the whole card. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.